Good evening, ladies, as well as gentlemen. Papa Boris here with some more Hearthstone Arena. This has been a pretty solidly performing deck. I've had a very nice string of wins since Goblins vs. Gnomes was released. There was actually a really popular thread on Reddit. It was titled something like, "For those people who were good before Goblins vs. Gnomes, but now that it came out, can't seem to win any games, what's some advice that you have?" I didn't actually read it. I just thought that was a great title because I was like, sweet! Goblins vs. Gnomes actually did the exact reverse for me. It made me stop sucking. So, yeah, glad to know there are people out there who aren't as awesome as I am. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, I'm not going to keep Dread Corsair, even though it would be, of course, very cool to get a Truce of a Champion. Luckily, I don't. And I have my choice of 2-drops here. I think, obviously, you're not going to coin out the Bluegill Warrior unless there's something to kill. And there actually is. Wow. Dust Devil. Haven't seen one of these in a long time. The safe thing to do is coin out the Bluegill Warrior, kill this bitch. He can't do anything on turn 2. And I drop one of these guys. However, I'm going to go for a little bit of a greedier move. I'm actually going to, pay my coin. Play the Shielded Minibot. So my thinking here is he can't do anything. He's just going to hit me for 6. I'm basically sacrificing 6 health in order to kill this and have an extra minion on the board afterwards. If I'd used the Bluegill Warrior, I would only have 1 minion on the board rather than 2. So, okay, he lost a second turn. Now, I have my choice. I can actually throw away the Bluegill Warrior to keep the Divine Shield, or just play the Berserker and pop the shield. I think, actually, I would have used the Bluegill Warrior if this were a 3-2, just for fear of the old Forked Lightning. But since this is a 2-3 and it survives Forked Lightning, I figured that was worth taking the risk for. So basically, he's down a card, and he's down tempo because of that Dust Devil. Like I've said many, many times before, Dust Devil is maybe a playable card sometimes, but not on turn 1. I'm going to make a Recruit here. I think that's the right move simply because I'm now vulnerable to a Lightning Storm, and so I don't want to lose Bluegill Warrior, which is a real card, to the Lightning Storm. I'd rather he play Lightning Storm just to kill 2 minions off, and a Recruit. Then turn 4, admittedly a bit awkward. Didn't get any good 4-drops here. So I'm hoping he doesn't have Lightning Storm. He has Lightning Storm. Well, that sucks. So here I think, unless anything else happens... Oh my god, are you... Oh my god, that's hilarious. Okay. Okie doke. Well, we're definitely making a Recruit here. It's just a question of whether I kill this thing or not. And I think I am going to go ahead and play the Bluegill Warrior. I just don't know whether to kill it. So I could take another 6 damage and then play Cult Master, you get an extra card, but I think it's actually a little bit greedy to do because, yeah, the problem with that move is he might, like, Rock Biter Weapon or something and do some stuff. Hit me for a bunch. Oh, right, he was out of mana. Ah, shoot. I really probably should have either played the Geomancer or hit him in the face with the Bluegill Warrior to try to goad him into not killing his Dust Devil, because he probably wouldn't have wanted to trade it for the Bluegill Warrior or the Recruit, and then I could have played Cult Master, gotten an extra card. Well, anyway, that's all. Leaves in the wind now. He has actually now played a single Totem. He's played a crazy amount of Overload. He's played 6 Overload, 2 Dust Devils, and a Lightning Storm. Let's see if he has another Lightning Storm. Actually, Lightning Storm isn't even that good here. Fire Elemental would actually be a really solid card. Plays the Fire Elemental, kills the Wolf Rider. I can't kill the Elemental. I can get 2 cards out of my Recruits, but then, you know, he can maybe buff it and try to burn me out with that Elemental. I, of course, do, in 2 turns, have this Guardian of Kings, but Fire Elemental would be very annoying. I'd probably just play the Archmage. Oh, no, I can't do that. I'd probably play the Cult Master. Anyway, it doesn't matter. He doesn't have a Fire Elemental. So now, I wish I could trigger the Pyromancer, but I can't. I have no spells. I could ignore this and play Archmage, but I think I'm just going to go ahead and get my cards while the getting's good. So we will trade that Recruit in for a card. This doesn't do anything for me. Trade that Recruit in for a card. Knife Juggler is cute and all, but I don't see a reason to play it. Let's just throw that in for a card. And let's think. I'm actually going to play Knife Juggler. The reason I'm playing Knife Juggler here is he doesn't want to kill the Knife Juggler with his Spectral Knight, because then I'd get a card off the Cult Master. He needs to kill the Cult Master. So I'm baiting him to use removal on this Knife Juggler. And Knife Juggler is a 2 mana. You have to use your removal spell on it. It's pretty strong. Alright, he's going to try to kill my Knife Juggler with his own Knife Juggler. See how well this works for him. Okay. And he's not going to kill my knife juggler. He's going to make a totem. Hopefully it's not a taunt. It's not a taunt. Very good. Very, very, very good. Alright. Now this guy's a bit of a pain. I don't have any spells still for this Pyromancer. Seems a bit early to play that. I'd rather get more of my knife juggler. I don't think I want to play this Iron Beak Owl. So what we're going to do is we're going to try to maximize jugglings. I want to play the Stormwind Knight though is the thing. Okay, well, let's try out the Pyromancer. See where my knife goes there, okay. Yeah, I really do want to maximize my knife jugglings, but playing the Stormwind Knight would be very good. I'm gonna get an extra knifeling instead of playing the Stormwind Knight. I don't know if that's the right move or not. Both this totem out here seems like it's a decent move. I want to hang on to this mind control tech because he might actually end up getting enough minions for me to use it someday. So we'll play the Purifier instead. Let's just see where this knife goes. Hopefully not that. Well, that kind of sucks. What I'm gonna do here is think I could kill his biggest guy.
I must move quickly.
But then the knife juggler sticks around and it might wreak some havoc, so I'm just gonna kill his knife juggler. That was kind of unfortunate. Could have definitely gone better. But I'm still whomping him card-wise. He's got 7 cards. I have 9. So I'm whomping him on cards. So I just gotta ride this out, do 1-for-1 trades, and I'll win. Okay, Fruit doesn't trigger his thing, so they just trade, which I'm totally fine with. He throws the totem away, which I'm fine with. Does he have like a frost thing? Ah, Matter Bomber. Alright, well that'll probably clear my board, and it does. Everything else is pretty equal. He still has mana for a totem, or an elemental. Man, that was actually a pretty good turn for him. I have silence for this elemental if needed, but these things both have 4 health. It's difficult for me to kill them. Well, that's why Kobold Geomancer, ladies and gentlemen, is a good card. I can now kill his Matter Bomber and go up a card in the process. I would have actually liked to play this turn, but we'll make a recruit instead. That's the turn. So I'm up yet another card. Drink some good luck orange juice. Plenty of cards. I'm not going to die to fatigue. This thing's going to die to my Stormwind Champion now. He plays that thing, which is pretty large. He's got a lot of big stuff here, this man. Please don't be a taunt. It's not a taunt. Alright. Still can't quite pull off the mind control tech. Oh my god, I love this thing. Alright, well, unfortunately, I can play this, but then I can't kill everything that he has. Is it worth doing? I could do this, but that still doesn't let me kill everything. I really want this Mad Lobber to hit the, or Bomb Lobber to hit the Ogre Magus. But I can't guarantee it. Alright, so what I'm going to do then is take my chances, I guess. We will kill that off. And then lob a Mad Bomb. If it kills the unmet elemental, it's still alright. I would have then had the kill for his 4/4 eminently, and some good board presence to boot. Anyway, I did get his 4/4, so that's lucky for me. Let's see if he has any good minions here. Flame Tongue is decent. Alright, that's also really good. Lets him kill off my guy. But that's a 1-for-1 trade, and 1-for-1 trades are bad for him because I'm so far ahead on cards. It's ridiculous. This guy does not quite kill the Flame Tongue, unfortunately. Please don't be a taunt totem. Well, he's never gotten a taunt totem yet, so that's good. I can actually silence these spiders now. Alternatively, if I can kill the spiders, I can actually steal a thing with the mind control tech. Is that worth doing? I think it's worth doing. So let's do this. Throw the recruit. Damage most of that. Mind control tech. Fires. Steals the Flame Tongue. Not bad. Make a recruit. That was actually some pretty sick mind control tech luck. I mean, that was really the best thing I could have possibly stolen. Healing Totem would have been alright. It would have at least healed this up. A spider would have been acceptable, but stealing the totem was just the icing on the cake for the opponent. Alright, Senjin is decent, but it will die to my Flame Tongue enhanced mind control tech. He gets 1/1. I mean, this game's kind of taken a while. Coming up on 10 minutes here, but it's been pretty solid the whole way through. I just got up on cards and never looked back. Alrighty, well, let's kill that. Kill that. finally. Recruit. And just ride this one out. Deathwing would make it pretty close. I don't really have a good answer to Deathwing as a paladin. He'll trade our hero power things. Gets a taunt, but this is too late for him. Let's play Sunwalker, make a recruit. Kill that, and let's go ahead and start killing him now. Okay, far side. Could still be a Deathwing. It isn't. Huh, I think that's game. Yeah, it's definitely game. So you got a Vengeful Mercenary for Farsight. Not bad. But, alright, good game. Maybe I played a bit too conservatively, but you know what? Better too conservatively and win an extra game than play fast and lose an extra game. Wow, I didn't really cast many spells that time, huh? It's gonna be a while before I finish that daily quest. For a while I was always, re-rolling the quests, trying to get the 60s, but then I would get to this point where I actually wouldn't be able to make my daily quests, and they would clog up my things. I wasn't playing enough. If you're not playing enough to actually make those 60 gold quests, you're better off just doing the 40 gold ones you can actually finish. Shift 4, I don't know what that means. Alright, I am the second player with a pair of 3s, so I could actually keep these and guarantee being able to play stuff on turn 2 and turn 3. I'm actually going to mulligan them, however. Search for my 2s. I do have a lot of 2s. And try to get something on turn 2 the honest way. Well, it works, kind of. I can get this on turn 2, and then I can get the Stormwind Knight on turn 3. Which isn't necessarily that great. It's only got 2 power. It might not actually kill what he does. But whatever, we'll go for it. Otherwise, I would have been playing a generic 3-3 for 3, and honestly, another generic 4-3 for 3. That's pretty much all it would have been. Don't think it really would have been worth it. Shrinkmeister! People have pointed out to me this card is better than I gave it credit for in the arena when I first saw him. Because he can do things like reduce something's attack so that it can be stolen with Cabal Shadow Priest, or so that you can use Shadow Word Paint on it. It's actually a pretty insane ranked card, so I have to correct my earlier assessment. And here we go, we got a Dark Cultist. Can't really do much about it with Stormwind Knight. I am, however, going to coin into True Silver Champion. Here you just have to be a little bit careful. First, you have to kill this off, so that when you kill the Dark Cultist is nothing to buff. It'd be nice if I had Dread Corsair here, but for once I don't get lucky enough to have that card. I am a little bit ahead with that. I traded 1 for 1 and I killed a creature with the tick of my weapon, so I'm a little bit ahead. Just eensy, meensy, weensy. Death Lord. Alright, this is an interesting one because I'd obviously like to get the benefit. Oh my god. I'd obviously like to get the benefit. If I silence it to get past the taunt, I also get rid of the profitable Death Rattle. Scarlet Purifier would have been good here. It would deal 2 damage to it. So I can deal 4 plus 2 is 6 damage and then be mostly done with it. Or I can play Equality and just kill it right now and get a free minion. So it's like trading my Equality in for a minion, but also getting rid of the only card in my deck that will deal with big things that I couldn't otherwise kill, like Deathwing, for example. So it's an interesting strategic decision. Do you use up your weapon? Well, I'm going to use up the weapon either way. Question is, do you throw this guy down to have a 2-3 versus 2-2 situation? Where he could heal it up as a priest to be 2-4, then you have to finish off with Hammer of Wrath. You know what? A good option now is better than the best option later. Let's just take my free minion right now. Well, I could also get very greedy. I could make a recruit and try to use the recruit to kill this. Oh man, that's super greedy, but if he has a health buff, I'd be upset. But if it actually works, yeah, I'm making a recruit anyway. I don't need the other minion right now. Good option now. Is it better than the best option later? God. Alright. Education. We'll see if this actually works. If I had killed this, I would have had a minion on the board and it would have been ready to attack. But it also could have been killed by his removal or something. So let's try to use the recruit to kill this. See if he actually has a health buff. Even if he does, it's probably not going to be big enough to escape a Hammer of Wrath. So let's see. Alright, looks like I get to pull it off here. Got a couple of different options here. I could play Cult Master to get a card off of the recruit and a free minion. Or I could see what the free minion is first, and then I don't get a card off of the recruit, but I'm still going up a card, and then I have my full 5 mana to decide what to do. Here's the thing. Let's say I get a minion. What am I really going to do with my 5 mana this turn? I guess it's make a recruit and a shield minibot. It's not that great. I might as well just play the Cult Master and get my card off of this recruit while I can. And a free minion. So the free minion I get is a Bomb Lobber, which is, you know, a good thing and a bad thing. Obviously the bad part of that is I don't get the Battle Cry, but it's a 3/3. Okay, so basically I got a 3 mana minions worth of stuff out of it, which is pretty crappy. And I lost a really good Battle Cry. That's too bad. It's got to kill the Cult Master first. It's really got to kill the Cult Master first. Okay, now I can kill the Bomb Lobber with Shadow Word Pain or whatever. I bet he would have used Shadow Word Pain on that recruit though to protect his Death Lord, so we'll see. Alrighty. He's got 2 Dark Cultists, so one of these Dark Cultists is going to get buffed, that's a fact. However, I do have the Silence, so that I can take care of it. Okay. I think what I'm going to do is this. We're going to kill that off. Play Archmage for my turn, because Priests have a really difficult time killing this thing. And I'm actually going to kill one of these guys right now. So he gets a 3/7 now. If he has Inner Fire shenanigans, I'll regret it, but I still have a Silence even if he does have Inner Fire, and I can silence this back down to a 3/4 and kill it with the Archmage. Let's see if he's got a good answer. He's going to Thought Steal, looking for an answer. Does he have any? Do I have anything in my deck that would let him kill this? Well, Mad Lobber's gone, and Equality's gone. Hammer of Wrath doesn't do enough. True Sliver doesn't do enough. I don't know. That could have been a good Thought Steal, but I can't think of anything I have that would actually let him kill this off. Hammer of Wrath only deals 3 damage. He'd be 1 damage shy. Archmage is just a bitch for Priest to kill.
I must consider.
He's deciding whether or not to run it in. Running it in lets him use his hero ability. Decides to hit me in the face, which is fair enough. There's a Grunt, which is smart, so now I have to get through that thing to be able to kill his cultist. Alright, actually I can deal 2 damage to this guy. Dropping him to 3/5 doesn't really help. I could play the Owl, silence it down to 3/4, but then it also stops being death rattled, so I can't actually use the Owl and the Purifier. That is amusing. Alright, I think what I'm going to do here is keep it simple. We're going to kill off the Grunt, kill off the Pyromancer, play Shielded Minibot just because he's good, and pass the turn. I guess I probably should have put a Blessing of Wisdom on this Archmage just to cycle it for a card, because I had a mana left over. I might as well have cycled it. That was a small mistake. He can now kill my Stormwind Knight, but just like against the previous game, I'm just squeezing this guy on cards. He's only got 5 cards to my 8. Plus I have an extra card here, and I can cycle a card there. So he's got a Holy Nova. I waited a little bit too long, I think, to kill this thing off. Spider Tank. Alrighty. Hammer of Wrath. Doesn't quite kill either of these. Alright, well, let's hammer this thing. See what I get. Bluga Warrior. Okay. Can't kill both of them, unfortunately. If I do Scarlet, that doesn't really help. We'll just trade that there. Make a recruit.
Reporting for duty.
And I'll play a Bluga Warrior and hit him in the face. I don't really think that was the right move, but it seemed better than wasting my mana. I should have really used this Blessing of Wisdom last turn. Or killed this off sooner. He's got Thought Steal again, going up another card. He's probably gotten a True Silver Champion by this point. I'm just kind of waiting for him to run out of steam here. 18 health is not a big deal against a priest. Got Guardian of Kings to heal me back up if needed. Wild Pyromancer, okay, fair enough. I think he stole this from me twice, actually, now that I think about it. Okay. Let's play the Juggler. Let's play the Purifier to deal damage to that. Knifling anywhere but his face is good. Alright, that's great. So we will now kill that off. Hammer here. Note that I drew the card second because I didn't want the Pyromancer getting the buff. Got the Geomancer a little bit late. End the turn. Okay, he's got 4 cards to my 6. I've got healing, which is a really, really big thing. I have some cycling here that I could use at some point, perhaps. 4/3s are difficult for priests to kill anyway. If I can do 1-to-1 trades, I should be fine. I probably should have just cycled that thing, used the owl to silence his guy. Well, I guess now I can cycle that guy. Shane's got a Shadow Word Pain for my Knife Juggler, okay. Wolf Rider to kill this, oh, that's so annoying, okay. Alrighty. So, True Silver Champion, is it worth using with silence just to kill that? I think it really is. So let's get rid of that thing. Do this. Recruit. Do I want to play the Geomancer? If he has another Holy Nova, that'd be annoying. But I think I'm gonna do it. I doubt he has it, and even if he does, he'd be then down to 1 card, which I could almost certainly kill with True Silver Champion. So I'm really grinding out these games, but I feel like it's the safest way to go when you have a big card advantage, just to play it slow. He's gonna Mind Games to get a random minion for me. He gets a 3/3, which is a taunt. So he basically paid the full price for the Dread Corsair. It will die to my True Silver Champion. He's gonna Shadow Word Pain my Geomancer. That was a very unfortunate misclick for the opponent. Anyway, given that his last card was Shadow Word Pain, no, that wasn't a misclick. He just did that on purpose because he was frustrated. Shadow Word Painting the Geomancer, and then I kill his guy with my True Silver, and I have 2 cards left over. Yeah, he had pretty much no chance of winning that game. Okay, that was pretty good. So a Death Lord ended up going very badly for the opponent because I had equality. I got a pretty lame card out of it, but just the card advantage I got from that, plus my Cult Master, plus my Hammers of Wrath, plus True Silver Champion, plus the Archmage taking some resources to kill. He had some tricks for sure, but just wasn't enough to outweigh the sheer card advantage that I was able to muster that game. So that's 2 very solid wins at the 7-1 and then 8-1 ranks. Pretty glad about that. Let's see who I got here. Another priest. Pesty, different priest here. Lots of priests. So Kriparian apparently said that priests and warlocks have gotten stronger now. In large part for priests due to Velen's Chosen, and for warlocks due to cards I don't actually know yet, because I haven't been a warlock yet. But I guess that could explain why we're seeing an abnormal number of priests, I'd say, up at the higher win rates. So who do you play first? I think you just gotta play the Knife Juggler. If it eats some removal, then so be it. But if he doesn't have anything right now, I'd rather be able to, you know, get some knife flings going. Micro Machine, start of each turn. Alright, well, this is interesting because I can get really, really greedy here. I can use an Owl to silence this and kill it with the Knife Juggler. I'm gonna let the Knife Juggler live. You know what, a good option now is better than the best option later. I could hold out for the Owl and do something else, but why don't I just take the advantage right now? So I'm up a card, up the board presence, got a creature to play next turn, got a Pyromancer and a Blessing of Wisdom to trigger it with. He's gonna Holy Smite the Juggler. The question is, does he have a minion for 2 mana? He needs a minion, and he has one. Oh no, he's gonna Crazed Alchemist. Interesting, very interesting. So now he's trying to basically do what I did to him. Ha. Okay. Well, let's play the Purifier. It's wasted, basically. He is going to get to kill my Owl, but then my 4/3 kills his 2/2, so it's a back-and-forth game here for sure. I've got a bunch of 2-drops, which might get a little bit weak if he has really strong 4-drops. That could definitely be a problem. I've got a little bit of extra damage with Pyromancer and Blessing if needed. Shadow Boxer. Oh, okay. If that actually hits this thing, it's annoying because then, and of course it does, because then either of these would kill it, whereas before it would have lived. Ball sack Christ. Alright, well, do what you gotta do. So I will kill the Shadow Boxer with my weapon. And what are the odds he can buff this 2/2 in a way that would really screw over my 4/2? Not that high. I'm gonna actually hit him in the face. So generally I say you don't want to let your opponents keep minions, but I feel like when it's a 4/2 versus a 2/2, the risk is sort of small. So I snuck 4 extra damage through. Let's see if he has an Ooze. He does, and he has a Nightblade, which I'm delighted by. Of all the 5-drops in the world, that's like the best one I could have possibly hoped for, because it just dies to my weapon. Geomancer plus Hammer would have also killed it, but that's not an option. So we'll play the Pyromancer, make a Recruit, hit him in the face. The Recruit is like going up a card. The Recruit, of course, does die to the Pyromancer, but I figure I'll probably be able to run the Recruit in somewhere before it dies. Now I've got 6 cards to 4, so again I'm up cards. My board presence is pretty minimal here, so Boulder Fist Ogre is actually a bit of a problem. How much damage can I deal to that thing? I can deal 4, 5, I can deal 6 damage. Shoot. Run this in. The Pyromancer doesn't actually make a difference. I think I'm gonna have to do the Hammer of Wrath plus Pyromancer into that Boulder Fist Ogre. I don't see anything better. So the Recruit actually makes no difference, so I'll do an extra damage to the face. Then we hit for 3. This guy drops to 4. I get a pretty good minion actually. Pyromancer triggers. Kill his ogre. Play the Stalker. Against other classes, I might have played the mini-bot, but the Stalker is good because priests have Shadow Word Pain, which would have just killed the mini-bot through the Divine Shield. Stampeding Kodo will kill that. Well, anything I had would have died to Kodo. That actually pretty much wins him the game, or if he wins the game, it's due to this, because that was a huge advantage. Shit. Alright, well, that thing is that thing, I guess. We'll lay out our hand. Hit him in the face. I'd say he's ahead now. I'm still not getting any of my endgame. I do have quite a bit of it. Fair number of 5s and 6s, just not drawing them. Like, my Sunwalker and Archmage would both be terrific against a priest. My Justice guy would be a little bit weak, because he can get killed with Shadow Word Death. That's very unfortunate. I was hoping that shield bot could live. Is he actually going to panda this guy? Oh my god, please tell me that's not a panda. That would be very irritating. Fireward Shield, also a very strong card. Equality wouldn't be bad now. Equality would let me clear the board and maybe catch back up. It's a sad day when you're praying for equality. It's usually not a superb card, but... not gonna happen. Okay, well, let's see here. Is it time for Blessing of Wisdom? Sure, I think it is. Let's go ahead and kill the Stark Iron Dwarf. Draw a card. Sunwalker. Well, I got a mission here. We need to kill this thing off. I'm gonna make a little bit of a technical play. We're gonna give Taunt to this Recruit, just to be annoying. If he doesn't manage to get away around that Taunt for this Shielded Minibot, it's gonna give me an extra card. Then I got like a delayed 1 mana Arcane Intellect, and that's pretty solid, especially when I'm behind. You need those sort of advantages. Mind Vision gives him a Sunwalker or a Geomancer. Needlessly, I'm hoping for a Geomancer. Sunwalker would let him protect the Kodo, and I couldn't easily kill it. And he, of course, got the Sunwalker, because of course he did. God damn. Alright, and of course he has mana left over to heal the Kodo, so it doesn't matter true. So he heals himself! Oh, he's thinking he can hide behind this thing. Well, let's see if that's gonna bite him, and the answer is it isn't. I am actually gonna go ahead and just collect my extra card right now. Not a very helpful one, unfortunately. So we'll kill off this Sunwalker the hard way. Play my Sunwalker, and now if he has Mind Control, he wins. That was a pretty good run, and in any case, I'm still going to be at 9 and 2. I might actually make it to 10, but that Kodo was just too backbreaking in a back and forth game. If he doesn't have Mind Control, I can kill this with my Recruit and my Divine Shield. Oh my god. Ah, well. Parade of shit just doesn't stop here, I guess. So I can't kill this Kodo now. I can't use Mind Control attack. I have junky 2-drops. Oh, what is happening here? What? He's got another like Earthen Ring Farce here or some kind of healing thing. Got a lot of buffs, this guy. A lot of buffs. Mind Control, Mind Vision giving him the Sunwalker instead of Geomancer is the other thing that lost me this game if it wouldn't have already died. Oh my god, okay, so I need equality now. If I can get equality, I could actually come back and win this. I'd be ahead on cards. Unfortunately, today is just not my day, apparently, in this game anyway. Let's play the Bomb Lobber, because why the F not? Goes on the Kodo. It doesn't really help me very much. We'll play this, we'll play this. Can't kill anything, so we'll hit him in the face. If I can't kill anything, there's no real point. So, ways I could win, maybe getting a really good Mind Control tech, or still an equality would let me catch right back up. So, I need that card rather desperately. He's gonna steal my... Okay, well now it's interesting, because now I'm actually gonna get to steal a pretty good minion. Something decent will get stolen. Of course, with my luck, I'm probably gonna steal the Berserker, because I had amazing luck with this Mind Control tech before. So now it would only be fitting if I stole something junky. Let's see what I get. my god, my ability to call it is just incredible. So we'll play that guy, but I'm totally screwed. Anyway, I'm not even mad because I've gotten such ridiculous pulls with this run that I don't mind stealing back my crappiest thing. Now he can just kill everything off. I'm actually still in the game if I could get equality, but it's slipping further and further. He's getting more and more cards ahead every single turn. If I were him, I'd probably heal up the priest or the temple enforcer and use that to kill my 5/6, unless of course he's packing Shadow Word Death back there or Dark Iron Dwarf or something. Oh, Velen's Chosen, man, the buffs here are just crazy. So he'll kill my Justice guy that way, then he kills that way. Okay, yeah, this was just a steamroller game. Really though, that Kodo and the Mind Vision 50/50 coin flip pulling a Geomancer lost it. I don't think with those things in effect I had any chance of winning this one. Okay, it's just got too much crap. So I could still pull through with equality. Oh, equality. Too little, too late. I mean, I can kill off his hardest hitting things now. Play up Recruit, which will trade with one of his minions, and then the Geomancer trades with the other, but he's still got 2 cards after that. So it's just not going to work. I don't know how I'm going to get up enough cards to actually catch back up with this. It's a top deck board. He's got the first play. Of course, it's an Ogre. Motherfucker. Oh, you motherfucker with your Ogre and Yeti. Well, he pretty much had perfection here. There's just nothing I could have done to win this. Alright, well, Cult Master shows up, so we'll draw a card and then concede. And it's True Super Champion, which doesn't really even change anything. I can't burn him out. Can't do anything. It's over. Okay. So that was a bit of a disappointing defeat, but we're still at 9-2. I wouldn't mind going up to 10. No, sir, I wouldn't mind that one bit. But I had enough luck that in this run that I wouldn't really care over much either. If it's a matter of having luck now or having luck in the next run, let's save it for the next run so that I can continue my streak of not sucking. That's a really good streak to have. So I had like a 9 and then like a 5 and then a 10 and a 7 and now it's another 9 at least. Alright, up against the Paladin. One of my losses was to a Paladin, which might have been my mistake though. I probably went for the face too much. I should have gone for his minions that game. This thing, it's not great, but against the Paladin it can be used to kill him Recruit. So I'll keep it. This is a really unimpressive curve, 2 than 3. Okay, I got a little bit better with the Berserker. The main thing now is whether he coins something out on turn 1. This is a huge moment, because if he does and it kills my Berserker, he makes a Recruit, he's ahead. But if he doesn't, then I'm in much better shape. Okay, he's got a secret. At this point, most likely to be an Avenge or a Noble Sacrifice. It seems weird playing Redemption on turn 1. Unless, of course, you're planning to coin out a Scarlet Crusader. Oh, please don't let that be what's actually about to happen here. Please, God. Please, God. Ah, Blade Master. Okay, that's a bit of an annoying card for me to deal with. I can't really do anything about it because I have, unfortunately, the wrong thing. I needed a 3-2 and instead I had a 2-3. So I can't kill this. This thing just dies to it. So there's really no point in even playing that. I could play Blue Warrior and just 2-for-1 myself against it. Seems kind of pointless. I mean, I might as well at this point just make a Recruit and see if this is a Noble Sacrifice. Okay, I luck out a little bit. It's a Noble Sacrifice, which means that actually now my guy will trade with his Blade Master. He's lost his coin, so no consecration for him. And I'm up a card because I took out his secret. So really, that Noble Sacrifice turned out terribly for him. Alright, he's now got another secret. Hilarious. This time it is probably Avenge. Probably Avenge. Okay. I could use Hammer of Wrath here, but I'm not really concerned about cards. So what I'm going to do instead is use this Blue Warrior to fish for the Avenge. If it's a Redemption, I'll look pretty stupid. It's a Noble Sacrifice. Okay, so the Noble Sacrifice trades with my minion, which is fine. There was no way for me, by the way, this turn to take all of his minions off the table. Playing the Geomancer rather than a Recruit because I'd rather be able to kill off this Recruit than make my own Recruits and have them trade. Even though it means risking my potentially valuable minion here. He's got True Silver Champion. Alright, that's fine. So he'll hit my Geomancer. He gets back a little bit of the card value he's lost. And he will also get to kill this Gnome Regan Infantry. Which is fine. Alright, we'll kill off this recruit. And I want to have a real minion on the table here. That matters more to me than going up a card by playing this recruit. So we'll play the Pyromancer and hope he doesn't have anything great. Now, he uses True Silver on this. I hope that he's got 5 cards to my 4, soon to be 5. So I'm not ahead, but nor am I behind yet. I've got a big dude to play with. This is a hard thing for Paladins to deal with, unlike Priests. You can just say Shadow Word Death. Okay, please don't be a bomb lobber or anything that will just kill this off and put a minion on the board. Please, please, please. Scarlet Crusader, not bad. I can kill that with Hammer of Wrath. I can kill his recruit with Hammer of Wrath as well, thanks to Pyromancer. Scarlet Purifier doesn't do me any good, so yeah, we're just going to go ahead and keep it simple, keep it safe. Hammer of Wrath, draw a card, clear his board, my own recruit, hit him in the face. Note that equality when you have a Pyromancer out is a board clearing combination, because everything goes to 1 and the Pyromancer deals the damage to everything. That's been around for a while. It's used in Control Paladin decks. Hopefully I don't need to use it. I might actually need to use it. I would love to... Oh, it doesn't matter because he's killing my Pyromancer, right? So never mind, that's a really good card. Wish I'd seen that card. Pretty good. So my Pyromancer dies right as he gets all this crap. Purifier doesn't do me any good. I don't have any mass removal right now. This is actually getting a little bit ugly, so I'm wasting all the heal. I'm trading just one of my recruits away. Let's see if he's got anything to kill this. If he has to use the Blade Master and a recruit in the weapon tick, I'll consider that a victory, but he's actually in the lead right now. I don't have any minions on the board for equality to be of any use. Just gonna heal that thing up, which is really annoying, so now I can hit this thing and not die. Oh my god. He actually throws the recruit away. I would have actually used the weapon here, but to each his own, I suppose. So I'm just behind on the board. I need to get ahead on the board, and that's difficult to do when he has his weapon, which is free kills against all of my reinforcements. Shit. Alright, Knife Juggler, be good to me. I could play Equality here, which I should have done before playing Knife Juggler if I was going to do that. And then I have a pretty decent chance of killing his stuff, but honestly I have a pretty decent chance anyway, so let's just take the flips.
Reporting for duty.
Ah, I should have played in Equality. Well, let's play the Corsair, hopefully hit one of these guys. Okay, at least it hit that thing. Trying to just get something to stick on the board. Right now he can kill this, and then hit the weapon to kill that, and then he's got no minions and a 1/1 weapon. And then he has 4 cards. But he has a Hammer of Wrath, which takes him up a card. Oh, it's bad. And lets him keep a minion, and still he has 4 mana to do stuff with. Ah, this is why you need Consecration. Consecration would give me an out in this situation. Purifier dies. Earthen Ring Farseer.
Reporting for duty.
I just can't keep his board clear. Blessing of Wisdom. Fuck. I hate doing this, but I have to pretty much. So what I'm doing here is I'm just giving him an offer that's too good to refuse. He pretty much needs to trade this off, giving me my 1 card for my Blessing of Wisdom. So it's a 1 mana delayed cycle, which is pretty weak. My 1 good card remaining here is the Bomb Lobber, but that's pretty diluted by the fact that he's going to have a bunch of minions out, and I have no way to clear them out because the Pyromancer's already dead. Ah, oh, fuck.
Let me think.
Alright, he gives me my card. Just Bomb Lobber. There's going to be at least 2 recruits out, though, when the Bomb Lobber drops. Whatever he plays, plus a recruit. I have to get lucky. And anyway, there's War Golem, so that just happened. I could do Equality, and then hope for a really lucky Bomb Lobber, 1 in 3 odds. Let's see what I draw before I make any commitments. Blessing of Kings, not exactly the most helpful thing. Alright, well, when you're desperate, you're desperate. So I have to take my 1 in 3 odds. No chance. Alright. That sucks. So I cannot keep any recruits on the table. The only way this is going to work is if I actually get like my Stormwind Knight or something, and I can put Blessing of Kings on it to make it a 6/9. But he's got a lot of card advantage, and then he's going to get more of it. Oh my god, I needed that not to happen. So now his recruit kills my recruit, and he's got a 7/1, which I can't kill at all. Got a Blessing of Kings. This is shitty, because if I silence it, then it's all just going to go back to 7 health.
Reporting for duty.
Well, two pretty freaking retarded games to end this arena run.
The victory.
And like I said, though, I'd rather have some more luck next arena than use up more of my luck here. And yes, I know that's not mathematically valid, but fuck you and you're well played. That's that. So, in the arena, you get only Goblins versus Gnomes pack. There was an interview with like some of the designers of the game, and they said that they were, you know, aware of the situation, that people were upset about that if they were still trying to collect new packs, and they were going to come up with a solution or whatever. But in the meantime, I'm glad that it's only the new packs, because of course I don't care about classic packs. Vitality Totem. Oh, wow, it's some pretty strong hero, or some pretty strong healing cards here. That guy, and the one that gives you health for having a secret. Pretty strong. Let's go ahead and see what I opened up. Jing! An epic recombobulator. This is used in a combo, and since I'm one-turn kill combos. And other than that, pretty. Oh, target to me is a rare. Hilarious. Okay, so anyway, a 9-win run with my paladin. Let's go ahead and see who's up next. Well, I have not played a hunter yet in Goblins vs. Gnomes, so let's see what hunter's like. A hunter is one of my favorite cards, and before Nextramus, it was actually my best class overall. Then in Nextramus, it was kind of mediocre the whole time, so we'll see if that changes. We'll start with Cobra, which is a beast and a pretty good one. I'll take Unleash the Hounds because I still believe that it can work. Do I take a second Unleash the Hounds? I mean, Spiteful Smith's an okay 5-drop, but there are better ones. Let's take another Unleash the Hounds. Okay, Kill Command is very, very good, and I'll take it, even though the Pilot Shredder is very, very strong as well. So the Hyena could be really good with Hounds, but I'm going to take this engine because it's just more solid overall. We get an Epic. Here's the Recombobulator. So you can change one of your friendly minions into a random minion at the same cost. It's really not actually good. It's just funky. And worst case scenario, it's a 3-2 for 2. I'm going to take Sea Giant, though, to have some good endgame. It is one of my favorite cards. Alright, I'm going to just take the Charger here for some burn potential. This thing is nifty, but multi-shot is just very solid. Glaive Zuka, give a random friendly minion +1 attack. That actually seems really good. So this engine number 2 would be nice. But this seems like a really good weapon, so I'm just going to grab it. I did pass on 2 Spiteful Smiths, but I didn't know Hunters had I didn't know Hunters had a common weapon now. Now that Hunters have a common weapon, maybe Spiteful Smith is better for them to try to get. Take control of a random enemy secret. Okay. How often do secrets really get played? I mean, not that often. Versus Misdirection, which is a really mediocre secret. I mean, it can be very good sometimes, but a lot of times it's just junk. We'll take it. I don't want the target dummy, obviously. That thing is pretty dumb. We'll take the healing here over the extra board presence. Companion over the 3rd Hounds. Alright, Gladiator's Longbow versus Snake Trap. I seem to have to make this decision a lot. I think what I decided last time was 1 Longbow is better than 1 Snake Trap, but if it comes up again, you should take the Snake Trap. Cobra Shot. This looks like a really cool card. I'm very excited to play it. Let's take that over the horribly nerfed Buzzard. Death Rattle. Oh my gosh, if I had the Mad Scientist, I would have taken the Snake Trap. Now I don't know if I'm actually going to get a secret out. I'm going to take that chance, though. I don't want this. I've got enough endgame now with a lot of expensive stuff. This is a 3-2 for 2. It's pretty generic. Let's see if we can pick up a secret or 2. Okay, Fairy Dragon. Seems like the right choice there. Deadly Shot, of course, is a very important card. The others were crappy. I could take the Stormpike Commando or this questionable cycling card because you permanently lose some of your cards. We'll take it over the Stormpike. I'm not a big fan of it. This thing is actually fine. However, I'm a big fan of Geomancers. It works with... Let's see, what does the Geomancer works with? It works with the Kill Command. Works with Multi-Shot very nicely. And it works with Cobra Shot. I'm actually going to take the Geomancer. I really like it. 3-4 is great. But honestly, I just really like the Geomancer, so I'm going to do it as a personal thing. I know some people are screaming at me right now. Here I'm forced to take a mediocre 3-drop. That really sucks. Guess we'll take the Questing Adventurer. I am not happy about this spike here. Animal Companion is kind of like a 4-mana quality minion, so it's a bit more acceptable to have those. But I'll take the Knight for some more high-end stuff. This is the only card here that's any good. Alright, Sludge Belcher. Easy choice there. Again, I have the option of the Hyena, but yeah, I'll just take a Novice Engineer for some card draw. It's just more solid. Alright, we'll take a good 4-drop there. And here we'll pick up the thing that I passed on before. It's great. And here I'll take the Hyena over the Stormwind Champion. Alright, we have another shot at a Glaive Zuka. So Spectral Knight is what I want to take, but I have a lot of 5s. This is just such a good minion. But this is a really good removal thing. It's like a Stormforged Axe without the overload. You know, I'm just gonna take this thing. Spectral Knight is fantastic, but I feel like that's really, really good. Cult Master, I think, you have to take this here. Because I got 2 Unleash the Hounds, it works really well with that, and it's just great overall. And I'm going to take Bomb Lobber over the Sunfury Protector. As good as the Sunfury Protector is, and as high as my curve turned out to be, I'll take a slightly higher curve there, if it means taking an amazing card like Bomb Lobber. So, probably I took 1 or 2 too many 5-drops. I'm glad now that I passed on those early Spiteful Smiths. Maybe I should have taken like a slightly less good but cheaper card instead of one of those 5-drops. Maybe I should have taken a Snake Trap instead of Gladiator's Longbow. I never did get a secret from my Mad Scientist. Yeah, that's the thing in this draft. I should have taken a Snake Trap over the Longbow the way things turned out. Okay, well, I think we'll keep this curve. I'm just going to keep it. So the Glaive-Zuka is just a bad Stormforged Axe. Well, not a bad. It's weird. I mean, compared to Stormforged Axe, it has 1 less durability, sure, but you're not paying Overload, and you're getting a Battle Cry. So I'd say it's actually better than a Stormforged Axe. Because you're getting 1 drawback for 2 benefits. It's pretty solid. Warriors don't have secrets, so I'm paying too much for a 4-3, which isn't that good to begin with. I am already not liking this Kizan Mystic, which always looks like Korean Mystic to me for some reason. Okay, rather than playing an empty weapon, let's go ahead and play the Hyena. If it baits out some removal, all the better. And who knows, it might actually work with the Glaive-Zuka if you play something here and I kill it. I kind of wish Glaive-Zuka were more like deal a damage to a random enemy minion, but whatever. So anyway, he kills my Hyena, doesn't get a card off the slam. I'd say I'm pretty happy with that trade. We'll play the Animal Companion now. Got the Pig. Hit him in the face. Pig's fine here. He's already used a slam. Does he have anything else? If he had Fiery Vortex, he would have definitely used that over the slam. I got a good 4-drop, then a crappy one. So the good 4-drop, good 5-drop, we'll see. He has a 4-drop here himself. Let's see what it is. What did I drink? Ah, fuck. I was really hoping I could kill it with a Glaive-Zuka Enhanced Tougher, but I cannot. Ball sacks is what I gotta say to that. Just do you play Glaive-Zuka anyway? I don't think so. I think I'm just gonna play this and hit him in the face. So right now he can kill my Pig, but he cannot kill my Trog without some help. It's a little bit getting into risky territory now. He's got a bunch of cards in a 4-6. I didn't have my Deadly Shot. Predator's annoying. I don't have any. I never saw any silence. Didn't get any chances for owls, unfortunately. Okay. Think I have a tough choice to make here. I mean, I can clear the board with Glaive-Zuka, but then I can't play anything else. Or I could play something, but then I'm not clearing his board. I'm actually gonna... Well, no, wait a minute. If I play this, I don't actually clear his board. He gets a 2-thing back. Right. Forgot about that. Okay, then I really better clear his board. So what I'm gonna do here is actually do a technical Unleash the Hounds. Let's just play these and see if the Glaive-Zuka actually buffs one of the dogs. Does, so I can use the dog to kill that. Use this to kill that, and I'm hoping that the weapon will kill off his minion. He gets a 1-4. Oh, cute. Alright, well, I'm not gonna hit it. I don't care about the health gain so much, although of course it is annoying. In general, I don't believe in hitting minions that you're not going to kill. Let's see what he wants to do here. Ah, man, that really sucks. I really wish he had gotten a 2 toughness minion so I could have killed it. That would have been quite nice. Bomb Lobber is really good for him here. He's got a bunch of 3s in response to my 2-2. This is profoundly irritating. Questing Adventurer, you are ungodly bad right now. We'll do this and pass the turn. Nothing I can do, really. 4-4 is good on this board against what he has, but he's got a 6-card hand, and I'm actually starting to feel the squeeze on cards. I mean, he's got 6 cards. Oh, my life. Well, this game, I'm going to go ahead and say it was pretty stupid. There's really nothing I could have done, I don't think, differently. I had a good start, but this thing off the Shredder, yeah, it's just no good. Alright, so we're going to do what we can, I suppose. Let's play this to generate a threat that he has to kill with his weapon. Kill that off. Kill this thing off. Turn, he kills it now with Despite, then he has 6 cards to my 2. And this is useless. It's bad. It's really, really bad. I think this deck is really good. I like this deck a lot, even though it has some questionable cards, but I feel like this game was just idiotic. There's not nothing I could have done there. Alright, so he kills it. The red death that'll trigger doesn't really make any difference. He's a warrior, so I'm never really going to be able to burn him out with steady shots. Let's see what he's got. I've got, you know, a 5-drop. It's a Chill Wind Yeti, slightly overpriced. Heals me up a little bit. It's down to around 20-ish health. And he has a War Golem. Motherfucker. Weapon plus these guys does not kill that golem. Alright, well, we'll play this. Hit him in the face. Steady shot. Pass the turn. So this is 10 damage minus 2 or 4 for him armoring up. I don't think I can afford, however, to hit his minions with it. So if he has a taunt, I just lose, but I just have to go for the face entirely.
We must cleanse
Alright,
the
he's got a
sun
pretty
well.
big army here. This is a lot of damage. This is 14 damage a turn. Oh my fucking Christ. So he actually gets to hit me for 7 this turn, which is a really big deal. It dramatically reduces the odds of me being able to burn him out. That's what I gotta try to go for, is this 14. I got 1 turn somehow to win. Unleash the Hounds could deal some good damage. Let's hit him in the face and see what happens. Got, assuming he armors up. Got 12 health. I'm gonna have 5, 7, 10. Oh my god, I need to get some sort of damage, but I could actually win this game if he plays no taunt and has no healing besides his ability, and I top deck a card that deals damage. I actually can still win this. Are you goddamn kidding me? That's the second time in recent memory I've had a Bloodsail Corsair kill a weapon. Motherfucking Christ. Well, he played a lot of minions. He just doesn't give a shit about Unleash the Hounds. Unleash the Hounds now deals 6 damage. I could win if I top deck Kill Command. Hilariously. Got a Sea Giant. You've got to be kidding me. 6 plus 2. I've got 8 damage. None of these things deal damage. So that's it. I lose.
Well fought.
Fuck my life. If that weapon were there, I would have won the game. Bloodsail, Bloodsail, whatever the fuck that is, wins him a game. Well, anyway, I won that game without Bloodsail, Corsair, and a whole bunch of other ridiculous crap. So I think this is a good deck. I think it's going to go far. Watch me lose the next 2 games at the start of the next video. Take care, everybody. Please like and or subscribe, and I'll see you again soon. Goodbye.